So good afternoon. And here we are. Let's make sure the volume is on. My voice is up. And I don't know, my avatar is not working. So let me just find her. So good afternoon. And here we are. There's just a little lag. Okay. I need to go back over here and it's not working for me anyway. Okay, I'm gonna want to just use my avatar. We gotta find it's poor quality. I can't hear anything. There we go. Here we are. Now, now we're back. And what we're going to talk about right this moment, and I want to make sure I'm streaming on, no, I'm streaming on YouTube. And so here we are, and this is 2024. It's amazing, but I had the ability to attend the NAACP conference. It was a national convention. It was at Mandalay Bay. Simply beautiful. It was beautiful. It was huge, and there was so many people. But the Mandalay Bay is huge. It was a huge convention center, just huge. And we had lots of attendance. And let's just understand, let's know where we are in 2024, because locally, I can promise you that it is we the people, and we have not shown up lately. I'll just say lately, because it's real. And so, anyways, I wanted to come just talk about what it is that I found, as it is so under, what can I say, distress. We are distressed about what we are finding out because it is our children and they are just not making it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, that the children who look like us, who are mandatorily attending public education, are not benefiting from the public education system. And it is so unfortunate that it is we, the people, and we have not shared our concern. Well, maybe it is that we are just being prohibited from sharing our concerns. The deal is that you truly have to just awaken and understand as freedom has never been free. And that's just real. There we go. I can move my head now because I always cover the camera simply because they're recording the whole room. And it's none of their business when I say, use my avatar for a purpose. So here we are. And this is the year of 2024. And Biden stepped down. The president stepped down, and he is no longer running for reelection, but it's okay because he's been in the White House for many, many years. And it's time for some young blood and young, new, fresh views. And quite frankly, Kamala Harris she is a regulator. She was the state attorney general. She regulates. She was taking people to court and people were going to jail. And I don't believe that there's a color line there, but I do understand that all states have an obligation to do what? To ensure adequacy and access for all of the residents. And what's happening? We don't have any data that demonstrates that everyone was given the same access. And so here we are. Let me see. And, and I was sharing the meeting this morning. Quite frankly, I was just so disheartened because they were doing teacher recruitment and they were using, what is it? Did that start? Oh, they have another meeting. It started. Did it start? We'll have to see. Nothing there. It says it started. I don't know. Well, look, because when it starts, we'll be right there in the room. And that's just they'll have two meetings going on. They have one RPDP, SWCC. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to understand. And then I try to go and find out, you know, just where they had, what do you call those things? The notes in the meeting minutes. And I didn't find anything to download. So therefore, we're not in the loop yet. We'll have to wait until it begins. But This is just an awesome time. You don't have to look at me, you don't have to stare me in the face, although I can turn my camera on. Camera, FaceTime camera. And here we are. I know it's there. I just checked it. I just checked it, the FaceTime camera, and unchoose the avatar. And here we are. Boom, 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 boom. I don't like the clarity of the camera, but what can I say? We're going to go back and choose the avatar because we can turn off the camera. No, we don't want to turn it off. We just want to show the avatar because I selected the avatar. Now, here we are living in the year of 2024, and we're living under this auspice of we the people, where the state, all of the states have rights. And who doesn't have rights? Well, we the people. We just don't have any rights because who are you going to tell when it's not working for you? I don't know. It is troubling and troublesome because we all have to make it on this earth, and we have just become no more than bing, 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 human capital. I believe this meeting has just been delayed. I don't know why. It says it's live, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing is playing. Absolutely nothing, and you can't move the needle, so it really hasn't started yet. And then you have to go to let me see. I've been coming meeting for 7:25, and it's not that yet. That's tomorrow. CCSD school board is having a meeting, but I just want you to understand what we're talking about. The purpose of a public school is to educate residents. And who's your residents? Well, people who live in the community that look like you. And how are they providing support is what we're going to discuss, but you should have the opportunity to just discuss that. But when you don't have the opportunity to discuss the effects of who has chosen to provide support to you as a community, it is a problem. And that's just real. So I wanted to just get out here for a minute. And when that other meeting comes back online, because that's when we were talking about the state, what the state should do, because the state has an obligation. And you see, the state's been told to clean up this mess as they have created it. So we will see in 2024 what life looks like walking out the door, because it is we who are going to show up so we can just blow up. So until you see me again, out here, follow me, share my podcast. It's over there, Spotify, Parent Empowerment, half an hour. I have to figure out where I'm going to lay my head because Spotify just went to Riverside, and Riverside is just totally different. And I don't know how to use it, but I have to step my game up. So I'm going to have to do it. And that's where we are in 2024, learning more, irregardless. And it's just like the district is trying to ban cell phones. And I want to tell you, my youngest son would not have exited public education without that cell phone and Google, because Google Classroom and Google Notes and Google Minutes, and I'm just saying Google has tools. Instead of these teachers teaching how to use AI, they're regulating human behavior because they don't know how to use it themselves. So are we really going to let them make a statewide policy that criminalizes children and makes them more ineffective simply because they want to regulate that behavior? What will you do in 2024? And I'm telling you, we've got to vote and we have to do so much more. So like, share, and empower me. This is Darlene Anderson saying peace out. Y'all have a blessed day.